Hey, today we're making the fourth of the blocks from our quilt block series. We're going to be putting together a simplistic log cabin block. Now, log cabin blocks generally start with a tiny little square in the centre and work their way out in strips or logs, like this one I made when I was creating my quilting book. This block works in the same way, but the centre block starts off larger. I'm using 2 fabrics, but obviously if you want to use more than that, just have a think about the placement beforehand. From one fabric you'll need a 4.5 by 4.5 inch square, 2 2.5 by 12.5 inch rectangles, and 2 2.5 by 8.5 inch rectangles. From the second fabric you'll need 2 2.5 by 8.5 inch rectangles and 2 2.5 by 4.5 inch rectangles. First off, lay out all the pieces so that you can visualise how they'll be sewn together. Right, as I said earlier, this type of block is built from the centre outwards. So take the 4.5 inch square of fabric and 2 of the 2.5 by 4.5 inch rectangles from the other fabric. Place one of the rectangles against the right edge of the square with the right sides of the fabric facing each other. Pin them together if you need to. Sew using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Then press to set the seam and press the seam towards the centre of the block. Repeat that on the other side of the square. And again, press that seam to the centre. No, wrong way. It's still long, so just run the iron over it, press it in the correct way. And then give it a press from the top. Mistake number 2. Time to get out the seam ripper. I stitched the grey fabric the wrong way round. So I'll go off camera, take out this seam. all fixed. Now take the two 2.5 by 8.5 inch rectangles of fabric. This is fabric 2. Pin one to the top of the construction. Sew it again, using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. All the seam allowances are going to be 1/4 inch, so I'll stop repeating that. Press that seam outwards towards the newest section that you've added on. Pin the other rectangle to the bottom. Sew the seam. Then press again outwards. Give it a run over on the right side of the fabric. Take the fabric pieces measuring 2.5 by 8.5 inches and sew them to the left and right hand sides of the block. Again, press the seams outwards towards the newest piece. and then repeat this to add the other side. So you should now only have 2 strips left. Sew the first one in place across the top, press the seam outwards again, and then repeat on the other side. Give the block a good iron over on the right side of the fabric, and that's the block finished. Now, as I've said previously, if you plan to make an entire quilt from this particular block, I would suggest not trimming them until you have them all made, so that you can trim them down to the size of the smallest. The reason I say this is that a slight deviation in your seam allowance or the smallest of cutting errors can mean that a block ends up slightly smaller than you first desire. So the ability to measure them all at the end and find the smallest will help you to construct your quilt top much easier. Thanks to all my new subscribers. We're getting close to that 1,000 mark, so the giveaway will be coming up soon. If you're not already entered, pop on over to the giveaway video and get yourself in the draw. Remember, there are 2 winners. I'll add a link to the video in the description. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you're notified of new releases. Until next time, happy sewing.